On your feet, inmate.
Is there a problem, Warden?
As you know, inmate Ratchet mysteriously disappeared last night. Where do you think he went?
Well, I couldn't say.
In an effort to locate inmate Ratchet, I reviewed the security camera footage. Did you know the oscillating cameras aren't the only ones in this wing? Once you started stroking inmate Ratchet's hopes of freedom, I had a camera installed right by your cell. And when I checked that camera, I learned who you truly are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then let me be specific. You're the Flash. There's no use denying it or trying to run. You're clearly already feeling the effects of the drug cocktail I put in that snack you so seem to enjoy.
Why? Why would you do this?
I did warn you. Everyone in here is a monster. That'll be all. He said to call you when I was ready to do business.
Hello, Warden. Do you have another fish to sell me?
I do. And it's a big one.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on The Flash Season 4, Episode 12, called Honey, I Shrunk Teen Flash, which is an Easter egg towards the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Now, this episode was a lot of fun. One of my favourite episodes this week, even though it was a bit fillery, but there were some massive plot developments, some character development, and a major plot point going forward with the end credit right at the end. So this is the episode when Cecile gained powers. She can read people's minds, which was pretty funny. It caused a lot of problems with Joe and Cecile's relationships. He didn't like the fact that she could literally think of everything that he was going to say. So Caitlin did some tests on her, and their explanation of how she gained powers was the powers had been dormant in her body since the particle accelerator went off in The Flash Season 1, and pretty much this pregnancy has brought it on temporarily. She did say once she has the baby, which we now know is a daughter, and people are going, oh, is Mystery Girl going to become a speedster? Well, Caitlin basically implied that no, this baby isn't going to be a Meta, she isn't a Meta, so it's going to be quite interesting because everyone was on the Daniel West case. Well, they could just call the baby Daniela West instead. So we found out that Big Sir didn't actually do anything wrong. It was Mr. Shrink. So in this episode, I call him Mr. Shrink. Mr. Shrink is the 8th metahuman, which means they've only got 4 more to find. So Mr. Shrink shrunk Ralph and Cisco in the crossfire. It was so hilarious seeing them two being shrunk, and it was good in a way because it gave Harrison Wells a actual point. He was the main vocal point. He was the guy shipping everything. He was the guy in charge trying to solve this kind of how do we get him back. And it was a lot of play on the Atom suit of Ray Palmer, because obviously Ray Palmer's suit is very similar. What's kind of funny is they went to see the same shrink as Barry and Iris, and Cecile could actually read her mind, and it was pretty funny. So Barry wanted to help Big Sir get out of jail because he thinks he's in there for no reason. So what's funny is Mr. Shrink, who set Goldberg up, aka Big Sir, was the same person that shrunk the new Core Industries, which is very interesting. So like I said, guys, it was massively filler. There was a lot of plot development, but nothing coming back to Clifford DeVoe. Now this is 2 weeks in a row where literally nothing has come back to him, so that is kind of interesting. They figured out in the end that they had to use Mr. Shrink's blow to get him back to full size, and that was quite interesting. So Barry Allen gave hope to Big Sir that one day he could go visit the place in China that he listed, but in the end Barry Allen couldn't actually help him, or could he? So the Warden in this TV show is interesting because Warden Wolfie in the recent DC Rebirth is a major character, and they're almost playing like he's an antagonistic character because of that end credit scene. So after Barry Allen was trying to help Big Sir get out of jail, Wolfie, aka the Warden in the jail, the guy in charge, put up a new camera inside Barry Allen's jail cell. Now, realistically, Barry Allen's supposed to be an intelligent guy. How couldn't he see that there was a new camera inside his jail? The Warden gave him a cocktail. The Warden basically found out he was the Flash because he put a camera in there, and he knows that he got Big Sir out, and obviously Big Sir's going to live the rest of his life in China. But what's interesting is it's almost like they're kind of copying the comic books, where there is a metahuman kind of Supermax inside his prison. He locks Barry Allen away because he knows he's a Flash, and then he calls Amnient Blacker. The blacksmith gets called up, and it sounds like he's going to try to sell the Flash to the blacksmith, which is going to be quite interesting. We also did get a Savitar name drop. I might put Savitar in the title, but basically there was a Lego set, and Ralph and Cisco were tiny. There was the set from last season, obviously, where they were playing out scenarios of how Iris West wouldn't be killed, which is kind of funny, and she explained it as her ex, as her evil boyfriend who tried to kill her, which is a kind of good explanation. So Savitar was technically in this episode. So guys, I mean, originally I thought Savitar was going to be in it because I've seen some things pop on the internet where people like Savitar, and it just turns out it was a Lego figure. But it was kind of funny, guys. So let me know what you think about that ending. That ending is going to be quite cool because obviously the next week's episode is called True Colors, and Barry Allen's going to be in this Supermax prison where he can't use his speed. So it looks like from the trailer, I will do a trailer breakdown if I get time. It looks like he's going to help break out all the other people in the metahuman jail from previous weeks, like all the other people in there, which is kind of interesting. Is this Clifford Defoe's plan? Does he want Barry Allen to actually break him out of prison? It's kind of interesting. It really is interesting how this episode actually came along. I mean, it was basically a filler to the last few minutes, and I was like, damn, I didn't see that coming. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comment box down below what you guys think about this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Do you think this confirms that now their baby isn't going to be a metahuman? Because obviously we've got Barry Allen's speedster, we've got Cisco, we've got Caitlin, we've got Iris West becoming a speedster temporarily. Do we really need their baby being a speedster? Not really. And who is Mystery Girl? I really want to know, guys, who Mystery Girl is. Anyway, guys, hit that bell button down below to join Team Warstu, and I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch ya later.